Hello and welcome back to yet another trading video by Black Bear Dog Trading. And as I mentioned in yesterday's video, I'm attempting to release several videos that will teach you pretty much to come as close as possible to being a professional trader. I mentioned in yesterday's video that traders have a specific way of trading, and we're going to try to duplicate this as much as we can. Remember, professional traders usually deal with millions of dollars and they can't leave nothing to chance. I showed you a screenshot yesterday of an actual trading desk, a professional trading desk, and you saw monitors lined up one above and next to each other as far as the eye can see, screens that have all sorts of information flashing on it back and forth, and more than anything, charts where price is literally crunched together and yet all in the same color. And I also mentioned that these traders have specific tools that they have access to that the retail trader unfortunately doesn't have. But luckily for us, we can make some of the tools ourselves. So, and this is what I want to focus on a little bit more today, and also why traders shrink up their charts and have everything in the same color. And then we'll also, if time allows, go into how they trade. If not, that will be a video for tomorrow. So enough talk. Let's get going about the special tools they have. I already mentioned yesterday that for traders, it's important to have a quick glance at their chart, and they need to see in a heartbeat what is going on. If they want to expand something under normal MetaTrader operation, I'm obligated to first go here, click on this icon, click again. Then when I'm done, click on the icon below, go back. If I want to go to another chart, I have to go here, click on this again, and the process repeats. When you do this throughout the course of the day for multiple assets, it's very tiring, and it can actually lead to distraction, which can lead to confusion, which can lead to mistakes. The last thing they want to do, professional traders, is make mistakes. So one of the little tools that we have to available to us as a retail trader when you use MT4 or MetaTrader 4 is the instant chart blow up and crunch, or zoom in and zoom out. And all it is, once installed, it is completely non-intrusive. It doesn't take any RAM. There is no hard drive space to speak of. And what it does, it controls the movement of your wheel on your two-button mouse. And in this case, I have mine installed, and it works just like that. By scrolling my mouse button, I can go or to maximum shrinking down and go to another chart. Same thing. There you go. I can do that on my actual trading chart. There you go. It's very simple, very easy, very quick. I don't have to go, oh, now I go here. See how it takes me to take this icon, click on it, go. It's too much of a pain in the butt. Now, I also have on charts that I use for research, as the white color chart is my actual trading chart. That's where I enter and exit positions. My black charts, everything in black, is what I use for research. Again, that's a little trick I learned from professional traders. Difference in colors have different meaning. Things in black are usually used for analysis. So this is non-confusing. So in this case, my analysis charts, they offer a variety of little quick tools that are normally not part of MT4. One of them is I have the currency pair and the time frame I'm on in a larger letters While it shows directly up on the chart right here, it's too tiny, and when you're busy and you're doing stuff, so it's a lot easier to have a quick glance, where am I, and that takes care of that. With that, I also have time frames directly on this chart, and I can move between different time frames just by clicking a little button. And it's absolutely very helpful and very much a time saver. And remember, in trading, saving time is saving money, because time is money. Now, the same goes for the other chart. I can do the same thing. I can close. I am set on the weekly right now. Let's go to the monthly. Just click a button. Let's go to the 1 hour. Click on that. Let's go to the and as you noticed, the currency pair and time frame is immediately updated as well. So it is quick, and I can scroll. I mean, it's just very much a time saver. Additionally, what you don't see but is operating behind the scenes is that this same little tool also will not show up trades if I use the same currency pair that I am trading. For example, right now I am trading the USD JPY, or Japanese yen. I've already taken a partial profit right here of $103. So it's still going. I'll let it go. And right now, my analysis charts are also USD JPY. You don't see that I have the actual open order with my stop losses displayed on these charts. This is a default setting by MT4, that it will automatically display open orders on all charts with the exact same currency pair. And so I created this as part of this little gizmo here, that I can disable that feature. And when I go to the indicator that I built, I call it on chart symbol. I double click, and here are some of the options that I have. And here you have hide orders. If I set this to no, then look, there is my order now. It popped up right here. Let me shrink down the size of this. I cannot shrink this any more than that. Okay. Well, but here is my order. All right. Now, that's another problem with MT4, that you cannot scale any further than what the charts allow, unless, oh, I'm sorry, I can, because I have this window open. My bad. You see, distractions. You don't want those. So there we go. So now I can shrink it up. See, here is my order. I find this distracting, so I made it such that I go there and I simply set this to no. I want to hide the orders. I don't want to see them. And click on close. And here you go. They're gone. And it's much better, much easier, and I always have access to it. Another little gizmo that I activated, which actually comes default with MetaTrader, is pop-up prices. Pop-up prices are exact same of the currency pairs that you have in your market watch list. And you can see how they move up and down. Green is up, red is down, and it gives you a very quick view which of the currency pairs are really busy right now, which ones have volume and in what direction. So that's how I early this morning found out that the USD JPY was having some major volume, and I took advantage of it. I then checked my news real quickly, the Forex Life, which I shared with you yesterday, and I noticed that, yeah, Japanese yen was doing remarkably well. So I went in, and so far I'm in profits. Okay, this little pop-up window here you get by simply right-clicking in the market watch list, then click on pop-up prices. By clicking on it once, in my case I disabled it now, but if you click on the first time, you enable it. Now there's one more step you want to take. Anywhere within this window, you want to click right click again and click on properties, and here you can set colors and whatever else you want to set for view, so that you, however you want it to be displayed, you can customize basically the look of it. I like the way it is because it matches the overall settings of my layout. So for me, this is fine. There is one more last thing that I want you to see, and oh no, I think it's here. Yeah, where you go to. Where did I have this little gizmo? Now I can't find it myself. I go here, properties, grid. Oh yeah, right here. By right-clicking in anywhere within the little pop-up price box, you at very top, if you, this is usually unchecked, the portion that says always on top. You want to make sure that you check this, and I'm going to show you why. If this is unchecked, and now I were to click here, look, it overwrites this, because in MetaTrader 4, laying out the platform the way you want to have it is not very user friendly. While most of the stuff will click in position, Market Watch you can only have either completely to the left of the screen or completely to the right of the screen. If you place it anywhere else, it becomes an external part. While it's functioning with MT4, it's considered an external part. So even if I were to move a chart, and I'll show you that in a minute, you'll see what happens. It becomes an overlay. So this blocks this. So in order to prevent this, right click anywhere within the pop-up price box, click always on top, and now when I click on this, it prevents this from getting hidden. One more quick tip that I have is, you see that my windows are all flush, chart windows, except this one right here. I have actually some space right here. This is done intentionally. There is, if I need to open up a chart, I want to have, for example, right here, USD CNAs or USD 1, Chinese 1, seems to be down. Okay, up, down. I have an interest. I want to see it. Well, I have two options. I can go the old-fashioned way, go here, and I go and look for wherever this thing is, and then, which is my new chart, or I can go charts here all the way to the top and look for new chart. It's too complicated, too much time consuming. By putting Market Watch right in the middle between my actual trading chart and the charts I use for analysis, I can just get my currency pair, left click on it while holding it down, drag it over the window, and there it is. It's just one step. But there's a problem. I don't want to cover up my existing chart that I'm currently analyzing for my trades. So because now I have to go back and undo what I just did. So I would like to open up a new chart temporarily for the research I want to do on the USD CNH. So that's what this space comes in handy for. I left click on my currency that I want. I drag it in this open space right here. You see it creates a little rectangular screen below. I release the button, and there is my chart right here. And my chart has automatically all the fancy tools that I use on my normal research charts. I can immediately go here, check different time frames, do analysis I want to do, go draw symbols, whatever I want to do. When I'm done with my analysis, I merely close the chart and everything is back to normal. So that's another quick way of doing this. Now, in order to use this option and make sure you have the exact same layout of your research charts, there's a little thing that you have to do first. And here is how this works. I use my weekly trading chart as my default chart. So I shrink it down a little bit so that when it opens up a new chart, it doesn't overlap exactly the entire space, and I can tell I have a new chart. Now what I do is, with this shrunk down a little bit, resized it a little bit, I right click anywhere within the chart, I click on template, highlight template, I click on save template, and here I type in, where it says file name, I type in default, capital D, and then all small letters, default. Now, as you noticed, with me, it already pops up default template because I already have it. If this is the first time that you do this, you will not have the default template. So just type in default.tpl, click on save. In my case, it's going to tell me if I want to override it. I say yes, and now I'm done. And now what I do is I resize my chart back to its full size. And now anytime I want a new chart, I open in that little space, and there it is. And like I said, I can change time frames. I can do whatever I want to do. It's a very quick, easy way of, yet again, doing research on additional assets without overriding all my defaults that I'm currently using to analyze what I'm currently trading. So now, that's quite a bit already, but there's more to come. Why? And that was a question I raised yesterday. Why do professional traders have their charts price shrunk down and it's all one color? You can't tell if these are bar charts or candlestick charts or line chart. Fact of the matter is, for professional traders, that doesn't matter. Unlike retail traders, you and me, who have been taught to believe, and I'm going to change this to a bar chart, there you go, we have taught to believe that we should be looking at candlesticks, and we should be looking for a pin bar or a doji or an engulfing bar right here, or we should be looking for a shooting star right up here. I mean, by the time you figure all that out, the trade has passed you by, the opportunity has passed you by, and it's no wonder why retail traders don't make it. I mean, it's intentionally, you've been taught to do things that are really not good for you. So what is the better solution? Well, we do what professional traders do. They completely shrink down their charts, and with the wheel on their mouse, they can open it more if they need a little bit more of a better detail look, or they can shrink it back down, leave it as is. And what they focus on is specific patterns. And I'm going to show you what these patterns are. There are only 10 of these patterns, and I'm actually going to, let me see, what was this called? Pattern? Maybe? Wall chart. There you go. And it's only 10 of them, and I'm going to show you exactly what these patterns are. And I'm going to leave a download link where you can get this for yourself. Let me empty this for right now. I'll put it back where I was. So where am I? Here we go. There. And these are the 10 patterns that they focus on. And now you may say to yourself, well, does this really work? I assure you it does. Let me give you a good example. Right here, if you look, it says one of the patterns that they should focus on is, right here, let me shrink this up a little. Right here is a double top. Okay, I can't go any further than that. It even tells you what a double top is. It tells you how you should use it. It tells you what it's made up of, where the neckline is, and when price dips below the neckline, where you should enter, and even where you should consider taking your profit. Well, if you take a good look at my chart right here, I put this, let me right now go to a daily chart, and you can actually see Actually, was it Europe? Yeah, Europe. Sorry, my bad. Take it back. You can actually see now that I have an absolute matching. This symbol right here matches this symbol 100%. So going by this symbol right here, had I caught this right at the end of it, trading would have been guaranteed. Look, I do just what it says. I draw, here is the head of the double top, or the max of the double top. Here is what they refer to as the neckline. There you go. And now if price would dip below the neckline, which it did, I am in a secured sell position. Sure enough, right here. And then, just like it said, I could have put my stop loss very quickly, and I'm just going to draw a line. I very easily right here, and I would have had a nice little run, probably roughly based on the lot size that I trade, about $800 to $1,000. This is how professional traders trade. Like I said, they don't bother with analyzing one particular candle at a time, or even two candles at a time. It's a nuisance, it's time consuming, and again, in trading, more than in anywhere else, time translates in money. And traders, especially professional traders, they trade to make money. So that's it for now. Tomorrow I will actually show you more in depth of how trading actually occurs, and once you're in a trade, what professional traders do the moment they are in a trade. Okay, this is it for today. Have a wonderful day. Take care, and as always, God bless.